is a sex addict.
It's been anywhere from 8 to 12 times in one day.
So are you afraid if you don't keep him up
Yeah.
with sex, he's going to go out and cheat and find it somewhere else?
Yes. I found condoms in his truck a few days ago.
If I were to make a mistake, at least I would be responsible enough to have protected sex.
Are you sitting there? I can't believe you're just saying that. There was a used condom in your truck. Then, so Christine, what's going on with your girlfriend, Lachey?
Guys around my neighborhood come to my house looking for prostitutes.
Do you get into physical altercations?
All the time.
How bad has it got?
Bloody.
Right. So are you prostituting?
What's my famous line? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what she's
Couple
talking
days
about.
after
I
that,
don't know what
you
she's
leave-
talking
you leave
about.
sister-
Right?
Stop!
Yes. Like, come on.
Plus, you saw hickeys on his neck.
I know I'm not doing that. So he has hickeys over here, hickeys over here. He actually has hickeys now.
So why are you hitting him?
I always come to him with facts.
Okay.
So if you're gonna lie to me after I come to you with facts, then you deserve to get slapped in your mouth.
No hickeys on my neck, as you can
So
see.
everything is a lie. He does have hickeys. What's that right there?
That is a hickey. You can see it right there.
See, this is why people get slapped
But you-
in the
but you
mouth.
think
because
differently,
I
right?
can't.
That's right now. Welcome. Before I start the story, I want to ask by a show of hands, how many of you out there think of having sex with your partner 3 or 4 times a week is normal? Okay. What about 5 or 6 times a week? Both sound pretty normal, right? Well, my guest, Marjani, says her boyfriend, Jimmy, wants sex anywhere from 5 to 10 times a day. Marjani thinks that her boyfriend, Jimmy, is a sex addict and is afraid that if she doesn't keep up with his sexual demands, he will cheat on her. Please welcome Marjani to the show. So, wow. What, you think your boyfriend, Jimmy, is a sex addict?
Yes, I believe so. Jimmy and I, a regular day for us is 5 times, you know, on occasions it's been anywhere from 8 to 12 times in one day. We've gone like 8 hours before. And for me, like I have a high sex drive, but it can be exhausting.
Is he taking pills?
No, we're all natural.
So what happens if you don't feel like sex and you turn him down?
He'll roll over and watch porn on me or say, oh, I never get it. Or just, you know, like get an attitude or something. And I'm just afraid that he'll try to find it somewhere else. You know?
So before you met him, what did he do for a living?
When I met him, he owned a tattoo shop. He was running a tattoo shop, and he's an exotic dancer. He was an escort, but that was way before my time.
Way before your time?
Yeah.
So when he escorted, was there sex involved?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay. But never when you were together?
No, not that I knew of.
Okay. He has an alter ego. What is that?
He thinks he's like Mr. Suave, or he likes to, you know, like seduce women a lot, and he just loves attention from women. He entertains it.
That's a lie.
A lot.
That's a lie.
And it becomes
That's
a lot
a lie.
for me. Even with
Lie.
his clients and everything,
That's a
he
lie.
feels like he has to seduce women just to pull them in and like make money or whatever.
Okay. So are you afraid if you don't keep him up
Yeah.
with sex, he's going to go out and cheat and find it somewhere else?
Yes.
Instead of just watching porn by the side of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot of pressure.
So you've seen messages on his phone from his...
Yes. Yeah, for 5 months, I was living with him, his child, and his previous. People were thinking that he was our. It was very, very messy. Like,
So he's not exotic dancing now. That was way before, right?
he does.
He
still.
does now?
Yeah. He's still doing it.
And that doesn't bother you?
Yes, it bothers me because I feel like he just goes above and beyond with the entertainment, and it just bothers me. Like,
So you found anything in cars or under cars or around cars?
oh, I found condoms in his truck a few days ago.
In his
Yeah,
truck?
Pretty much, yeah.
Were they used or were they...
It was one, and it came from a 3-pack. I found one condom, and I knew.
So do you use condoms when you have sex?
No.
Okay.
And him, no.
Otherwise there'd be an awful lot of condoms on the car.
Yeah. A lot.
Right?
Too many.
So what did he say? What does Jimmy say when you ask him about this or confront him about these things?
Well, I did know about him buying condoms once when he cheated on me with the ex. The issue is that he still has them now, so I think that he's still messing with other women outside of her, possibly.
So why did you bring Jimmy here then? Why did you bring him here today? If you know
want-
all this or you think all this?
Well, I want to find out if he's still cheating on me. I changed my whole life for Jimmy. I don't want to continue to live a lie. I moved
What do you
from
mean? What do
Florida.
you mean you changed your whole life?
I moved from Florida to Tennessee to be with this man, you know, and I had my whole life and everything going. I was happy. So I moved to Tennessee to be with a man who, cheated on me. And, it was a very hard time and depressing and everything. I don't want to continue to live like that anymore. And I want to see if he has a sex addiction because I don't want to worry about my man sticking his pecker and everything behind my back. So I need to know if he has a sex problem.
Okay. Well, there's always two sides to a story, right?
Yes.
So let's bring Jimmy out. Jimmy, come on out here.
I love you, baby.
How are you?
How you
Good to see
doing,
you, man?
How you doing, audience?
You're one busy guy.
Don't boo me, man. Y'all don't know me like that, yo.
So,
Chill out.
so you're an exotic dancer.
Yes, sir.
Makes good money, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you wouldn't keep doing it. We've heard about your sexual appetite.
Yes, sir.
Are you cheating on her?
No, sir. No, sir. I love this woman with everything inside of me. With all the... with all the women that I've been through in life, I felt like...
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I found somebody compatible.
Incompatible in what way?
In friendship.
Okay.
When you build a foundation of friendship, I broke my trust. But at the same time, I would do anything to get...
How did you
that
break
back.
your trust?
I cheated on her. I fell weak. I fell into the sex.
Numerous.
So you watch a lot of porn?
I do.
The sex is not enough for you?
I love the sex. I have a high sex drive.
Right. Are you a
I don't
sex
give you
addict?
enough sex.
You do give me enough
I know
sex.
I do.
Are you a sex addict?
I don't consider myself a sex addict. No.
Just a high sex drive?
A high sex drive. To be 32 and to keep pushing and driving, I feel like I'm doing pretty good without no period.
So you feel that Marjani is insecure in this relationship?
I mean, she accused me of all the time of constantly cheating.
But I have reason to.
You're-
Because when I did trust you, and I gave you everything, and I was loyal, and I believed you over everyone else, you still violated my trust.
But no.
When everybody was telling me
No.
things, and I'm like, I know my man, I trust him, you still violated me. Abused that. You abused it. And I was holding
I've
you
come
down.
a long ways. All right, I used to sleep with numerous of women, Robert. Numerous of women.
Okay.
For me to be 32 in my life journey, I've narrowed it down to one female. I know that I only want to do right by her. That's all that matters. I choose to do right by this woman. Sexually, she got me grounded. Emotionally, she got me grounded or whatever. Even though I dance for other women, I think about sex, but I will not cross the line of putting my pecker into some other woman. You know what I'm saying? A whole lifetime that we can be together. I'm willing to commit myself to this woman.
But you're in an environment where you both dance. You're both exotic dancers, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about her dancing for other men?
It's double standards, yo. She can't sit here and yeah, you're right. Y'all didn't know she was a dancer? Yeah. All right.
No, I leave
She's
work
in
at
my
work.
ear, blah, 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 about this woman, this woman, this woman, if I dance with this woman, but at the same time, she got a phone full of tricks.
At the end of the day, I leave work
Huh?
at work.
Huh?
I leave
Huh?
work at work. You bring it to my
You
house.
leave work at work.
I
What
leave
you mean?
work where it is. You don't have to see them. You don't have to hear from them. I don't even talk to them.
But you do it, though.
You bring things into our personal life.
My bad.
You're bad.
I apologize for, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm a man. I make mistakes.
Yeah, how many?
This is it.
Okay, yeah.
This is
But
it.
The issue is I'm not going to take too many more of your mistakes.
I don't expect you
Because
to.
I put up with them so many times.
So
and
let
I'm
me-
forgiving you and bounce back like nothing.
Let me ask this as a question for both of you, and how you answer this first or second, don't matter. Don't you ever have urges when you're dancing with men or you're dancing with women? You don't have urges to have sex with either of these people?
Honestly, like, I'm numb to it.
You numb
I
to
don't
it.
even-
Unless
when
she's
I'm
full of
done with it, I
alcohol.
don't think about it.
If she's full of alcohol,
When I'm done with it,
she's
I
a
don't
whole
even think
nother
about
person,
it. Like,
mama.
okay.
She's a whole nother
Yeah,
person.
you drink too.
Yeah, I know I drink.
Yeah, we drink together.
But still, I love her enough to trust her word that she doesn't step out over the line and know her boundaries. I feel like it should be the same exact way,
Yeah,
vice versa.
but I
if I'm not off of my boundaries, respect me. Don't accuse me.
No.
Blah 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 in
But
my ear.
I've maintained my boundaries and everything, but I've never messed up. I was at least 100 with
but two
you.
right- two
to where
wrongs
you
don't
never
make a
have
right.
to
Two
find
wrongs
anything
do
out
not
from
make a right,
anybody
baby.
else. You always get it from, and that was the first night we were together. You see me at work.
Y'all clapping, but at the same time, I don't know what she do at work. I take her word for it.
Right.
I slept up and had
You
sex with my...
slipped up
I
not
owned
once,
up to my
not twice, not 3
responsibilities.
times, maybe 6 times.
I'm a man. I'm not out here sleeping with everything.
But the difference is you.
The same woman multiple times.
Multiple times. But
So at least you kept it into one, right?
I ended it. Right. For me,
kidding.
I slept
wasn't-
with a lot of women in my past. But for me to grow older and mature, and for me to cut it down to 1 or 2 women, I've come a long ways, man. I've come a long ways.
So what about the condom? When did you find the condom in the car?
Oh my gosh, I found a condom. What was that? 4 days ago?
No.
Just a second. Just seeing if we're on the same page.
Logically, if I were to make a mistake, at least I would be responsible enough to have protected sex.
Are you sitting there? I can't believe you're just saying that.
Hypothetically, if I were to make a mistake, at least
There is no hypothetical. There was a used condom in your truck. When we come back, stand up and face each other. You came for answers, let's do it. You wanted answers, we're here, right?
I don't know if I need any more answers.
Oh no, come on. Next. Love what you're watching from your couch and you want to see us live? Well, if you're in the Los Angeles area and you want to be part of my studio audience, go to therobertirvineshow.com now. I want to see you here. Right?
Right.
Yes.
So you don't think you're a sex addict?
No.
You just think you're gonna help these, right?
Right.
Stand up and face each other. Yeah. Okay.
Bro, how you gonna say my low line, man?
Okay. So, there we go. Jimmy, quiet. We asked Jimmy, have you had sex with anyone else that Marjani doesn't know about? You answered no. Lie detector determined he was telling the truth. We asked Jimmy, last week, have you cheated on Marjani with the you previously cheated on her with? You said no. Lie detector determined
That was the truth.
that was a lie.
How long was this previously? A week?
So hang on.
week.
So you still don't believe?
A week.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yes.
Cut it up, man.
how
Cut
do
it
I
up.
act
Whoa, babe. Marjani.
Marjani, come here.
I have not. Marjani.
Hang on, stay there. Come here.
Where can I get off
What's
here? You brought me on TV and lied to me like
You
this?
came, let's finish this. You came for answers, let's do it. You wanted answers, we're here, right?
I don't know if I need any more answers.
Oh no, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
That was a very specific question. In the last week, you said no and it was a lie.
Who?
So
Sex is sex. It's part of everyday life. Sex is
Okay, well,
sex.
that's-
so let me ask you a question. Do you think you're a sex addict or not?
No.
Hell yeah, you are.
Right, sit down. Sit down. I just want to just indulge me for a second. Sit down next to him. I want to play a little game.
Sex is sex.
I love you.
So
Love it.
I've got a little quiz for you. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. It's a quiz. We've got 5 questions. You just answer them the way you feel. Do you often find yourself preoccupied with sexual thoughts?
Yes.
Yes. Do you regret the amount of time you spend online viewing porn?
No.
Okay. Have you turned to prostitution before becoming an escort?
No.
Have you maintained multiple sexual relationships, we know this, at the same time? Yes.
Yes.
Do you feel controlled by your sexual desire?
No. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Joining me to give Jimmy some helpful tools and guidance in this area is clinical psychologist and sex therapist, Dr. Shannon Chavez. Shannon, welcome to the show. So, you've listened to the whole story. You listened to the 5 questions I asked, some of which you said yes, some of no. What are your thoughts?
I think that it's definitely not a sex addiction because, again, that's an excuse for infidelity in a lot of relationships. I think what it is you want your cake and eat it too. I think you have to have values and boundaries in a relationship, and you have to decide if you want monogamy. And if you do, you have to be really open and honest and communicate about what you want in the relationship.
Monogamy in this time of life
is a choice, but if you're not willing to make that, then you don't deserve to be in this relationship.
It's a choice, but it takes a real line of understanding and pure love.
Yeah, your flesh.
I just think you love the sex.
Yeah. I don't know, that's what I think. You just love the sex experience. I thought it was even just her.
So then you
It
have
wasn't her. I just passed a lot of
Yeah,
texts.
bro.
Did you not hear that?
A week ago?
Give me some credit. Get off my ass.
But here's the thing.
That's a problem. You steady nagging in my ears. That will cut us off quick.
keep
Because I've dealt with so many relationships who nag in my ear. Appreciate that I'm trying. Appreciate that I'm trying.
I should have been. Don't talk to me like that.
So you have a choice to make, right? You've moved states to be with him. He's been somewhat direct, somewhat not direct.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make it direct. I love you. I want to be with you for life. You're my best friend. I will grow with you no matter what. I will grow with you.
But you can't commit to her.
I will commit to her, Rob.
Honestly, Jimmy.
If I had a ring, I would put a ring on your finger. I've been married, divorced. I've been an escort. I've done all of this. I've been a whore in my life. But I am 32 years old and I'm ready to commit. Why? Because I have 4 kids and I want to be right.
Okay, so can I tell you something? I'm on TV, right? I have a big company. I'm very successful, and I could probably get a woman somewhere if I wanted to, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm a little older, but maybe.
Whoa.
I'm married.
Yeah.
Happily married. I have a beautiful wife. And if I chose to, I could go and find a woman and have sex with her, right? And then go back to my wife and like it's all clean and da-da. But I don't, because that's my choice, right? I love my wife, right? That is the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me. If I didn't have a job, I didn't have money, as long as we were cooking hamburgers on the beach together, that's all I care about. Because that's the one I chose to live with. That's my wife. My choice. You have the same choice, right?
Right.
If you really do devote yourself and you love this woman, then you make that decision that it's done with anybody else and you say, this is it, I'm going to be. Or don't. Because it's not fair. Listen, it's not fair. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to her. Because you want to go and screw everything that you want, then go and do it. That's okay. But
I don't want to do that.
But how's she going to trust you now?
I would do whatever it takes to make her trust me. Whether it takes years, months, weeks, I will put in that work to make her trust me.
Well, she's there. Tell her.
I love you, and I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let you go.
I think what Shannon said, and I've echoed that numerous times, you have a choice to make. I wish you the best of luck, whatever choice you make. But be smart. Because you're a beautiful woman. You can have anybody you want, just like he can. Choices are both yours.
And my choice is I want to be with her.
That's your choice.
Does that not count for nothing? That
It does.
I choose.
But you have to prove to her. And so far, every time you've tried, you failed.
I'm giving you so much trust.
Right.
So you decide. I'm not judge and jury here. That's between you two.
I love you.
I think of you.
I don't. You need a break.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I love you. I need a break. I'm under the impression that Jimmy really does want his cake and to eat it too. So I just need a break to kind of test the waters and see where I want to go with everything, because I'm
Test
tired
the
of
waters.
I'm tired of having the short end of the stick. Like, you've gotten to
So
do
what,
what you
go out,
wanted
you gonna
to
go
do.
out
Let
and
me
be with
talk.
another man?
You've gotten to do everything you wanted to do.
I want you to answer the
and I've
question.
just
Go
been
out and be
sitting
with
here
it.
being
Tell me what test the
sweet
waters
pumpkin
mean.
like this whole time. Well, I mean,
I don't want that.
I want a little freedom. So, I mean, you got to play around and stuff. Like, you got to see what it was like.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Don't do that.
When we come back, you get into physical altercations.
All the time.
How bad has it got?
Bloody.
Right. So, are you prostituting?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what she's
Couple
talking
days
about.
after
I
that,
don't know what
you
she's
leave-
talking
you leave
about.
sister-
Stop!
Like, come on.
Next, how would you feel if your significant other of 7 years was out prostituting for marijuana? Sneaking both men and women in your home without you knowing, and then hearing a rumor that your girlfriend could be pregnant by someone else. Well, that's exactly what's happening with my next guest, Christine. She's sick and tired of not knowing the truth about her girlfriend and is desperate to find out the truth. Please welcome Christine to the show. How are you? Nice to see you. So, Christine, what's going on with your girlfriend, Lachey?
Well, first off, let me start off with saying that I'm not tripping. I'm not weird. I ain't tweaking none of that. She just been getting caught up in too many lies, you know? I didn't see text messages about the prostitution. People tell me things, you know what I'm saying? Her friends tell me things, you know? Guys around my neighborhood come to my house looking for prostitutes. Like, my house, the whorehouse or something. And this didn't happen until she moved in with me. So, and the only answer she ever give me is a coincidence, or maybe I'm just tripping, or maybe I'm just insecure. I don't have nothing to be insecure about.
Whatever you want to call
Is she pregnant?
I didn't heard rumors. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's my girl. We've been together for about almost 8 years. So
if she's pregnant, it had to be with a guy, right?
of course,
So why do you think she's cheating?
just because of the text messages and the rumors.
So what did the text messages say?
Oh, well, first off, the text messages saying, you know, basically, can they come get some, you know, some for some dope or whatever, you know, is she down, is she free? You know what I'm saying? And her replies is, send me your phone number or inbox me or I'll holler at you later. It's never, don't come at me like that. It's never that.
Do you get into physical altercations?
All the time.
How bad has it got?
Bloody.
Right. Wow. So if it's at that point where you're using physical violence, why are you with her?
I love her.
Oh, my God.
I love her.
If I had $1 for every time that somebody said I love her, but there's violence
but
involved.
understand me. It's like this. You can't turn your back on somebody who will stand in front of a barrel for you. You know what I'm saying?
But you're still going to stand by that person if she's cheating on you? I'm just asking the questions.
I don't know.
You seem a little confused.
Yeah, because I want to be with her. I love her. I care for her. I care for her son, you know what I'm saying? But I don't got time for the It's just like, just be honest.
It's a true statement. Let's bring out Lachey. Lachey, coming out. Let's see what you've got to say.
Not a witness.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Hello.
So, you've been listening backstage,
Yes, sir.
and what do you think? Is this...
I think it's a crock. Basically,
Okay.
like.
She
So,
always says that.
let me ask
What
you a
else
question.
can I say to defend
But she
myself?
don't
If it's not
care.
true,
She
then
don't
what
wanna
else?
hear it. I mean, how can we ever solve a situation if you don't ever want to talk about it?
How long
I mean,
have you been
how
together?
would I ever know if it's true or if it's a lie or if it's just
What
a
is it
rumor
to talk
if
about
you
if
won't
you're
even
not doing nothing, though? I mean, what can you say? What can you do?
How long have you been together?
It's almost 7 years.
Almost 7 years.
Yes, sir.
And you can't communicate.
No.
So, are you prostituting?
No.
That's a simple question, right?
No. I
Are you,
gave you a simple
are you
answer.
cheating?
No.
So, text messages,
What about them?
inboxes, are you getting
Who
all
don't
these?
get messages? I mean, what? I mean, it's up to me if I want to engage in this conversation with these people.
But
She
these
keep on
dudes is not
saying-
messengering you and having full conversations with nobody.
So why would
What
Lachey,
you do,
why
go
would
through and
Lachey
delete
think
your
you're
messages
prostituting?
and they're just,
say.
they're responding that you're
you say.
saying,
That's
but you're
what
not
you say.
saying nothing.
Okay, that's
But they
what you
sending
say.
you messages responding to.
Okay, that's what you say.
Why are you two together?
Why are we together?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with her because I love her. Like, I have a lot of time invested with her. My son loves her. It's like, you know, I wouldn't even be still dealing with it if I didn't love her. And
is
plus,
it a
I've
rumor?
always just wanted to prove her wrong. Like, I've been waiting for this day just to prove her wrong. So she's
Is it a-
Damn.
That you're pregnant?
Can she get me pregnant?
No, she can't, but a guy
Okay,
can.
well then no.
Okay.
No.
So you've not cheated with guys on her? You've
just
not
said
cheated with
no.
women on her?
You never went to one of your family members crying about you being pregnant, having sex with a dude in a laundromat, you feel me? And then you don't know how I was gonna take it, so you didn't want to say nothing.
What's my famous line? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what she's
Couple
talking
days
about.
after
I
that,
don't know what she's talking
you
about.
leave 6 o'clock in the morning talking about you finna go get cigarettes. Bitch, I see you across the courtyard arguing with a dude. He snatched you up and put you in a car.
So here's
You feel me?
I never have no proof. Never. You never come with no proof. You always come
And
with
when
this.
I do, you say, so what?
Where do your proof ever be? Where is your proof?
All the
What proof
time.
have you ever brought
When
me?
I see you inbox, what is
You
the try to
proof?
lie and say,
Where's
I'm not
the
talking.
proof at?
I'm
Where's the
sitting there,
proof
she's
at?
on her
Where's
I'm
the
on her
proof
tablet.
at? You always
she's on her
that.
phone.
You erase this. Like, come on.
Christine, what happens if Lachey fails?
She know what she can do.
What?
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm asking you.
Period.
You know what you gonna do because you ain't got no other choice if you fail.
Okay.
So you're going to break up and you're going to move out? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Stand up, face each other.
Stand up and face each other.
All right.
Hello, dear. Baby. I love you too.
You love her too. You wouldn't have thought that 2 seconds ago. Fair of you.
Always thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's
My
how I
heart is
treat my
always in the
wife,
right
like you
place.
two. Yeah. You love each other. Okay. Well, we asked Lachey, were you hiding someone in the bathroom? She said no. Surprise, surprise. She was telling the truth. We asked Lachey, have you prostituted in exchange for marijuana? Well, you actually said no, right?
Yeah.
Lie detector determined, however, that was a lie.
I prostituted myself for marijuana.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Okay, he said I prostituted for money. He said that was a lie.
Oh, I know.
You knew that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, dudes ain't coming knocking on my door looking for a hoe for no reason.
Okay. Okay. Whatever you say.
We asked Lachey, have you cheated on
It
Christine?
didn't say, but well, whatever. Go ahead.
We asked Lachey, have you cheated with Christine with both men and women since the end of 2012? You said no. Lie detector determined that was a lie.
I said not 2012. I didn't. I told
He
that
said
man not that 2012.
Hang
I
on,
told him.
hang on.
I told
Can
him.
I answer? Can I ask the
No,
questions?
no,
And like
because I knew
told
this was gonna come out like this. I told him.
No, it
No,
don't
no,
know
what?
I told
No,
him
no,
that.
Okay,
what?
all right.
Because we
no,
got
no, what?
together
But he answered these
2012.
questions, but I didn't consider us being together until 2013 till we moved in.
Can I answer this?
You
Can I
know we
answer
did
this?
October 13, 2012.
We talked about this like we did.
We asked Lachey, have you cheated?
No, you told me something different.
Hang on. We asked Lachey, have you cheated on Christine with both men or women since the start of 2013?
Mm-hmm.
You said no.
Yes.
That was a lie.
There it is there.
Right.
There it is there.
Yeah, right.
The lie.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Bitch, that's it.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay, that's what they say.
You already know.
Okay. Whatever.
You can take these.
Take them.
So you don't think it's time to come clean?
No, I'm done. I'm
You
done.
done.
with the show.
I bet you
Yep,
is,
I'm
bitch.
done.
I bet you is.
I'm done.
Go slang that thing.
Here's the thing.
Go do what you gotta do.
Listen, the lie detector says you came here for answers. We give specific questions, right? They're very clear. 2012, 2013. You can read the questions. You can actually take them home and frame them if you like.
Oh, yeah. For these same exact questions, this bitch done punched me in my eye for him, said I'm lying, I'm tripping, I'm tweaking, all type of and bitch, you're really doing it.
You can move on and do whatever you want to do. Keep your money, keep your house, look for somebody that cares about you.
Oh,
I'll give you the
relationship.
same.
I'm about my dollars.
So, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
He said I was lying. I don't know. How can I explain to it? I already said, I spoke my truth. I told the truth. I don't all I gotta say. Period.
Yes, I'm surprised at the results because I done got beat up for accusing her of doing these things when she really did. But now I'm happy. I got clarification. I'm done. Good luck, baby. I see you around.
When we return,
No hickeys on my neck, as you can
So
see.
everything is a lie. He does have hickeys. What's that right there?
that is a hickey. You can see it right there.
See, this is why.
Welcome. Would you accuse your partner of cheating if you found his phone bill in another person's name? Well, what about if you found out he was fired for missing days at his work when you thought he was actually there? My next guest, Ty, has so many reasons to believe that his boyfriend, Akeem, has been cheating on him. And he's come here today to finally get some answers. Please welcome Ty to the show. Welcome, Ty. So, how many times do you think you've been cheated on?
One time that I know of sexually, but it's been 4 or more times that I don't even... 4 or more times that I found out about, but there's been so many more times.
So when you say you found out about it, how did you find out about this?
Akeem, I have a large social media following, and I'm scrolling on social media one day, and I scroll past a video of a guy. He's posted a video, and Akeem is in the video, and the caption read, "My boo."
Wow.
Akeem got fired from his job for unexcused absences that I knew nothing about, like nothing.
And you thought he was at work?
I'm thinking he's going to work every day, and
So where was he going?
who knows? Which explains the next thing. He leaves the house with, like, several pairs of underwear sometimes, and I'm like, what are you leaving with underwear for? And you're going to work. Like, I'm not understanding. But that's his thing.
It may be cold.
No, it's not cold.
Oh, okay.
It's not cold.
So
it's because you get dirty and you have to change your underwear. And you need
7 times?
underwear. 3 or 4 pairs of underwear a day.
Wow.
He goes.
So you
So-
saw hickeys on his neck?
I saw different hickeys and scratches all over his neck. I don't suck on nobody's neck when I have sex, so I know I'm not doing that. So he has hickeys over here, hickeys over here. He actually has hickeys now.
So you found out that his phone bill was in another person's name?
No, him and I were on a phone, but he bought me a new phone, but I had an issue with the phone one day. Called T-Mobile, and they're like, wait, who? And I was like, Akeem. They're like, no, this phone is not under that name. And I'm like,
So did you confront him with that?
yeah, I confronted him about it, but of course he lied, because he lied about everything. So
So what about security on his phone? Does he have security codes?
he changed his password every week. I have his email assigned to my phone. Every other day, it's like Instagram password changed. And I'm like,
Okay. So why are you hitting him?
why would I not? If somebody is like lying
Well, I
to
don't
your
know.
If somebody's lying to your face over and over and over, and all you're doing is being loyal to this person, and you're telling them the truth, and you know you're being who you need to be for them, and they're lying to you, and you know they're lying. Like, I come to him with facts. I don't ever come to him with no. I always come to him with facts.
Okay.
So if you're gonna lie to me after I come to you with facts, then you deserve to get slapped in your mouth.
So every time you talk to him about all these numerous accusations or these things you've seen, he says the same thing. What?
He says the same thing over and over, or he'll lie, or he has this thing where he likes to play dumb, where he don't know. He likes to be like, what, huh? Wait, what? Wait, what are you?
But you didn't just smack him. I mean, the cops have been called, right?
Yeah, we actually got arrested before for fighting.
Like punching, fighting, or slapping?
Yeah, all of that.
Oh. And you got off?
Yeah.
Were you put in jail?
Yeah, I was arrested, but then I was let go. Yeah.
Does that happen often?
No, it's not an often thing.
Okay.
It's just when he aggravates me and when he lies about something that I know the truth about already.
So why are you with him? Hang on, let me guess. You love him.
Yeah, I love him. I love him a lot. So.
Okay. Do you have other guys call you about dating him?
Yeah, I had a guy, we actually moved to New York, and then I had a guy call me and tell me that him and Akeem were dating and that they were engaged to marry.
And how did you deal with that one?
I mean, I left for a minute, but, you know, I got back with him a couple of days later.
Because you love him. And he told you something and you believed him.
I didn't believe him.
Okay.
It was just like I had given him try after try after try, so I was like, why not, you know?
Well, I can't wait to meet this guy. Akeem coming out.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Akeem, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
So, you've heard backstage what's going on, right?
I did.
Any truth to anything that Ty has said?
None whatsoever. I have no hickeys on my neck, as you can
So
see.
everything is a lie. He does have hickeys. What's that right there? I didn't do that. Why the hell would I
yes,
touch your
you did.
collarbone? I'm not understanding.
Yes,
That
you
is
did.
a hickey. That is a hickey, right?
Only person that I have sex with is this person right here.
That is, turn around. That is a hickey. You can see it right there. Okay, he did that.
That clearly came from yesterday night.
And what did I tell you? I don't suck what? Neck.
That's not true.
When we return, nothing you say makes sense.
Not at all.
So who's lying?
Exactly. It's like, who's lying?
Okay, stand up, face each other. Cheated on him that he knows of once.
Yes, correct.
How come that happened?
Just being stupid. Just really, that's it. But it never happened again after that.
So you say.
So is this true?
I know.
Is this true? Ty said that he was contacted by another man who said that you were engaged to get married while in New York, right? Is that true?
Not true at all.
See, this is why people get slapped in the
But you
mouth.
think
because
differently,
I can't. Why would I lie about something like that? Like, that's not nothing. To me, that's not nothing to lie about. Like, why would I lie about something like
So
that?
that's a good point. Why would he lie about that?
That's what he does. He makes up a story to make it seem like I'm a bad person. I'm not a bad person
Okay.
at all.
So what about the phone in another person's name?
That's also not true. We both have phones with T-Mobile that's under both our names together.
Now, we're talking about when that happened.
That never happened.
Wow. It's like he says boo and you say goo. And nothing you say makes sense.
Not at all.
So who's lying?
Exactly. It's like, who's lying?
Do you think Ty is controlling?
He's very controlling.
So why are you with him?
I love him.
What do you see in each other? I'm intrigued.
Honestly, I would say the things that we've been through as a young couple is why I'm with him. Like, a lot of things that we've been through together, I know that a lot of young people in our generation would leave each other for. And we stuck by each other's side and we had each other's back. And I think that's pretty much why we're like so close knit.
Is that right?
But
Okay. Well, you both came here for answers, right?
Yes, sir.
We give you a lie detector test. I have the answers here. So if Akeem fails this, what happens?
if he fails it, then we fail. And he can go his way and I'll go my way. That's pretty much it.
But if he passes? If he passes?
If he passes, then he passes. It is what it is.
So no apology?
No, I don't owe him an apology for nothing.
Well,
if you suspect something is going on in a relationship, you're going to question it, period. I don't owe you an apology because I suspected something.
But if you're telling him or making accusations that he's doing it, then there should be an
when
apology.
he's done it in the past, so I have to apologize.
It's been tons of times he's been wrong and never apologized.
No, I don't apologize for stuff like that, no.
Well, maybe you should think about that sometimes. I'm not saying you have to now because I don't know what the answers are, but,
Okay.
you know, that's what relationships are, give and take, right? Or are you taking?
He just
Taking.
take. He just takes.
take.
You're a taker.
You give when you want to.
Okay, stand up, face each other. Okay, so we ask Akeem, when you were fired for missing days at work, is it because you were cheating on Ty? You said no. Lie detector, however, determined that was the truth. Oh. We ask Akeem, when you were living in New York, were you planning to marry another man? You said no. Lie detector determined that was the truth.
Thank you.
I don't believe any of that.
We ask Akeem, when you bring multiple clothes to work, are you doing it because you're planning on cheating? You answered no. Lie detector said he was telling the truth.
So why are you going to bring underwear to work for?
Never have.
I'm not understanding. Why do you bring underwear to work?
I don't bring underwear to work.
Okay. All right.
We ask Akeem, have you cheated on Ty more than once since you've been together? You answered no. Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Which I pretty much knew that.
Okay. So I don't know, you want to confess anything?
No, I haven't cheated more than once.
All right. You do what you do. Continue doing what you're doing, because I'm done. I don't want to deal with that no more. Like.
Okay. So, obviously, he's done.
Yep.
Done for you?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got the answers. You said, I don't think you two are really compatible, to be honest.
Apparently not.
But you said you love him.
Yeah, well, sometimes love dies.
Well, it's nice to see you. I wish you all the best in the future. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hi, Akeem. During Thanksgiving break, when we weren't doing so good, I hooked up with someone that I had been talking to for some time, and we actually hooked up again last night.
I want to thank all my guests for sharing their stories today. Even the most committed couples can get hurt feelings, feel paralyzing guilt and resentment. It's important to remember that when there's betrayal, the healing process doesn't happen overnight. Communicate with your partner about what you want and what you need. I want to hear from you, so go to our website, therobertirvineshow.com, or visit us on the Robert Irvine Show social media pages. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.